I'm Jamie and welcome to Glowing Beauty Addiction. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers, and a great big hello if you're one of my new subscribers. Today I have done this look, which is not my favorite, using an almost full face of samples. As you know, when you shop at Sephora, you get samples. And lots of times they give you, 5 samples instead of 3, or you can get bags of samples for some of your codes. So mine go into that little box, and lots of times they get forgotten about. Oh, there's some misses in there. So today I'm going to try to do an almost full face, and if you want to see that, keep watching. So this is not a good look, but I literally just woke up. So I was going to start getting ready, and I thought, what if I try to do an almost full face of just my samples? Every time you order from Sephora or other places, you get oodles and oodles of samples. I keep mine all in this little box, and sometimes I just kind of forget about them. So I want to clear up some space. I've been doing a great big purge and reorganization of my beauty stuff, so this will be a great way. So all I have done is wash my face. That is it. So we're going to get this suddenly, for some reason, curly hair out of my face. And I have a sample of Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. So let's try this out for, it says, delivers 6 moisture maximizing minerals deep into the skin. Cool. So let's try this out for a moisturizer. Maybe I'll find a new brand of skincare. Very cute little package. No gross scent, no scent at all. This is good. Quite thick consistency, but it's not feeling heavy by any means. I should have brought in my Sigma brushes. I did a video on the Sigma brushes, and the new set they have out is for masks, moisturizers, serums, eye creams, and they're fabulous. I love them. Okay, so far feels good. Does not feel greasy, doesn't smell gross. Life is good. So I believe I have a primer sample. We have Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer. I do not support this brand at all, so this will be a good one to get rid of. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't have any instructions or anything. Oh, it's a spray. So this is not going to do anything for the pore and wrinkle action, but let's oof, that's quite a spray. Ugh. Has a slight scent, but it's not overpowering, which is odd, because usually Too Faced stuff, they go way overboard on their chemically smells. Okay, I'm indifferent with that. It's got a little bit of tack to it, but it is what it is. So this is a whole bag of foundation samples. So we're gonna go in with this sample for Nars, Introducing Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And we're gonna see, first off, if there's enough in there to do my face. great. And it doesn't even tell you which ones these are. So if I do find one I like, I won't know the shade. So, a little dark. You know what? We might end up having to go in with a couple different ones, but that is a-okay. If we can get into these. I love the oh, perfect. Oh, it does tell you on the back. These pop out and then it tells you on the back what the shades are. So that is helpful. I think I'm going to try I don't know. Let's try medium 1.5 and see where that gets us. We can always dip into more. Okay. Sometimes opening these little things is just... Okay, so it's got a little tiny smell. Let's check this for... that might be okay. It's very soft and light feeling. I don't know if I've seen any reviews online for this. I'll be using my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush. I've been loving this for foundation. Now Nars is one of those brands that has a lot of controversy because they used to be cruelty free, and they're probably the only company I know of that decided to not be cruelty free anymore so they could sell in other countries. But I really do love a lot of Nars stuff. That has some really nice coverage, really nice. I am really digging this. And it's shocking that I think I might have picked the right color, but we'll see if it oxidizes throughout. Feels a little tacky on my skin, but nothing to write home about. Wow. I'm impressed. I like that. And this is why I think samples are so important. Like, I know when you go to Sephora shopping that you can get a little sample or something, but for people like me, it's quite a trek. I have to drive quite a ways into the city and whatnot to actually go to the store. So I love when companies throw samples into the box, because 9 times out of 10, well, I shouldn't even say that. Who am I? I'm not a statistician. Trying out new products will probably hook you on something new. So, okay, so for concealer, I don't actually have like a little container of concealer, but I have this Charlotte Tilbury Mini Miracle Eye Wand, Dynamic Duo Lift and Illuminate. So there's an under eye cream on one side and an eye brightener on the other side of the sample. So I'm not going to do the, oh, I have foundation all over my hand from opening that. I'm not going to do the eye lift because I've already got product on my face. Okay, so this is oxidizing a little bit. It's getting a little bit darker. Kind of, I think, the wrong undertone from what I can tell. But, so let's try this Illuminate Eye Brightener. This is in shade 2. I don't like when companies do shades and numbers because it doesn't, shade 2 means nothing to me. Like, is shade 2 light or is it dark? What is it? Give me a name. Like, at least we're used to names like buff or beige or natural or ivory. Okay, so no smell. I know it says under eye, but I'm going to use it like concealer since I don't have a concealer sample. I had a concealer sample of the Kat Von D Lock-It concealer that I fell in love with, but now that I am no longer supporting that brand, I won't be repurchasing. So I'm going to use my Sigma Edge Kabuki brush. So that is very luminizing, I can say that, but I don't think it did anything for coverage. But again, I don't know if it was supposed to. It's illuminating, but it was the closest thing I had to a concealer, so we're gonna go work with it. So for a powder, I've got a sample of It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Airbrush Silk Pressed Anti-Aging Finishing Powder. Mouth full. Oh, it's got a little itty bitty. Oof, I just gouged it. It's got a little tiny puff in there. Okay, so let's try this and see what the deal is with this. Okay, so that foundation is really settling into fine lines and pores. Dang it. I am looking like a 100-year-old mess right now. But this is anti-aging. Let's just pack on more of this. Maybe it'll hide the fact. Not terrible. Whew, it is messy, but that may be because I jammed a fingernail into it when I was taking out that little puff. Okay, now I don't have a flash here, but looking at the monitor, I'm looking pretty white. I think that might be a Flashback Mary type powder. So let's now go to brows, and I have a sample of Benefit Gimme Brow. And this to use: slide sample out, twist to break seal, then pull apart to reveal brush. Stroke brush tip along brow to define shape. Okay, this looks a little odd, but let's give it a whirl. Come on. It's funny, that foundation was oxidizing dark, and now looking in my mirror, it is very pink underneath, but maybe that's the powder. Okay, so there's this little contraption. So I'm gonna twist this and pull it out to, oh, it's the cutest itty bitty tiny little brush ever. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Oh. Okay, so I don't know if this comes in different colors, because this is looking just a touch dark. Okay, can't say I hate it, can't say I love it. It is going on nice. I really do like the, shoot, what is it, Revlon? Brow tattoo or something like that. I hate the applicator it comes with, so I end up using a brow brush. Yeah, that's not terrible. But I will go in with a spoolie just to whew, those are second cousins twice removed. They are not sisters. But Okay, so there's that. I'm not falling in love with it, but I'm not detesting it, so there's that. So now for eye primer, I just realized I am making my 80s video. I know I mentioned it a lot when I first started, and I've slowly been accumulating stuff. Can we talk 80s right here? No Fear. Who remembers the No Fear fad? My goodness. Okay, so I have got, oh my gosh, Too Faced really does push their products for samples, hey? Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. Let's, oops, give this a fair shot. It smells kind of odd. Looks disgusting, but I'm sure anything would if you smooshed it like that into a package. Come on. It's reminding me of the Urban Decay Potion Primer that I do not like. It's not blending out as smoothly as like a MAC paint pot would. I'm not liking the application of this at all. And it says it's anti-crease, but I can tell already that anywhere I have my experience lines, it's settling. Yeah, I don't like this. Blech. Or maybe I should try to be a little more diplomatic. It's not my most favorite. Okay, so, of course you never get eyeshadow palettes as samples. That'd be crazy. So I'm just gonna go in and do a very quick look with my Viseart stuff. I'll do that off camera just because I will and save some time. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did just a very basic look, and I can tell you right now, brand aside, that primer sucks. Their Viseart shadows, if you've ever worked with them, are amazing. They blend, to use John McClane's term, they're seamless. They are so easy to work with. This primer held on to things so much that to try to blend anything out was near impossible. And it muted everything. Viseart has amazing foiled or shimmery shadows. I don't see any shimmer or anything. And I was going to try going in with a finger, but the way that it held on to stuff was a little bit disconcerting. Yeah, so I don't like that. So I have two different sample eyeliners. I have a Lorac Front of the Line Pro. I don't know if it's going to, it's too shiny. And I have an Urban Decay Perversion 24/7 Glide on pencil. I've used the Urban Decay eyeliners before and I quite enjoy them. So I think I'm going to try this Lorac just because I have not tried Lorac eye pencils before. So we'll give it a whirl. Oh my goodness gracious. It does not, it's very smudgy. Like it's soft, but almost too much so. Oh, this is my poker face, by the way, for, oh yeah, I love it. That was a horrible eyeliner. job that I did. But this is, I don't know how to describe this. It's like soft, which is sometimes nice. Like, I love the Marc Jacobs pencils like this when they're a gel, when they smooth on easily. But this almost, you know, if you ever put a marker on tissue paper and it kind of bleeds out and around, that's almost like what this does. I'm just gonna put a little bit in my waterline to see if it travels, or maybe that's the place for it, but we tried it. Okay, I have a sample of Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in an itty bitty size. Now, and it's in black. I think I may have tried this before. No smell. Come on. So, it's mascara. I much prefer a different kind of wand. It's quite clumpy on the bottom lashes, and I'm noticing now that that eyeliner in my waterline is pretty much gone after not very much time. This mascara, it's okay. I don't know the price of it, which would determine if I were to actually purchase it or not, but 6 one, half a dozen the other. So normally now I would contour, but I don't have a contour sample. So for contour, I'm going to go into some of my Makeup Forever items here and just do a very light contour, because obviously I'm not doing much today, as you could tell by my sweatshirt. This foundation is really grabbing onto things, which can be good, but it can also be bad. So not used to having my hair down. This foundation is very strange. One minute I look and it looks very yellow undertone-ish, and then it looks very pink. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about that. Contouring is a funny thing. I never used to contour, ever. And now I feel like if I don't contour, I look like I have a humongous square face. Which I still do, but yeah. Okay, so now I would do a highlight. They never give you highlighter samples. So I guess I'm just gonna go back into this and use this Makeup Forever one. Let's see. Because even if I am only gonna be working outside or whatever, I still want to have my glow on. That's pretty. I forgot how pretty that was. It's the great thing about doing these makeup purges and reorganizing is you kind of come across things you forgot you had. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. When it's like, wow, I have that much makeup where I forget what I had. Oh, this eye primer. You can see where it's grabbing in places and not in others. I dislike that strongly. Okay, so for blush, I have a sample of Makeup Forever Artist Face Color Blush in B302. It's an itty bitty tiny. Let's see if we can even get enough on the brush to blush. That's not terrible. kind of pretty actually. Funny story, so I don't know what order I'm going to be posting these videos in that I'm pre-filming and whatnot. Before the last couple of years here, knew nothing about makeup, didn't do makeup. I used to think that Makeup Forever was the Sephora brand. I don't know why, but I did. Now I am much wiser, and I actually really love a lot of the Makeup Forever. I should do a brand banter on them. So next item, because I don't have a bronzer or anything, this may look very sketchy, but is this Nudestix Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the color Royal. We're gonna give that a whirl. Oh, man, I wish I had a different sample lipstick. Now, I love Nudestix. I have, oh my gosh, I have a lot of Nudestix. And Bite Beauty, I love those ones too. Nudestix, though, love, and I believe they're a Canadian company. Oh, that's red. I always forget. It's like, okay, so I crouch down to this mirror. It's hard to find a nice red. For my skin tone, I definitely need a red that's got the blue undertone, which this does. Which is nice. Oh. See, this is when I wish I had a concealer in here. That's the problem with red lipstick. It gets everywhere. Color seems nice. I was always told when you're wearing red lipstick, make sure you get the inner corners, because at some point you will open your mouth, but that's where I tend to really kibosh things. Feels nice. It's not dry, which is nice. A lot of time these lip crayons can be very dry. Okay, so I will fix that up later. And then I've got this itty bitty tiny little sample of Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. Let's see. It smells like peppermint. I don't feel anything. I feel nothing. This may just be an overpriced clear lip gloss that smells like peppermint. Still nothing. Okay, so verdict is probably just a very overpriced lip gloss. So for a setting spray, I have this Rose Hibiscus Hydrating Face Mask from Herbivore. Now online it says you can set your makeup with it. I don't know, being that it says it's hydrating and stuff. Let's check the mist before I... Okay. Smells like roses and not in a gross way, so that's good. I should have touched this up before I sprayed myself with that. You know what? These are the fun videos though, where it's like, okay, I screwed up, I'll own it, whatever. Let's see if we can touch this up a bit. there is my full face of using samples. Almost full face. Depending on if I think I can survive this, I will give this all a wear test. I'll probably update down below my thoughts on everything at the end of the day rather than make a whole new video. Or update, well, maybe I'll update this one. We'll see. If I decide that this primer and this foundation and everything is just driving me crazy, I'll be taking it off and there won't be that much of a wear test. Looking in the monitor though, I'm really liking this red. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this silly video. I have a goal. My birthday is on July 13th, and I'm hoping to reach 400, maybe 500 subscribers. So I'm really trying hard to get content out to you guys. My internet's down, but it's supposed to be fixed shortly, so I can start uploading again, and this is going to be one of those videos. So yeah, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this, and invite some friends. They can hang out. And thank you for spending some time with me. So until next time, love you all so much.